problems. Usually people do not vaccinate first because they do not trust authorities, so they do not believe the reason authorities provide them for vaccinating. And the second, because they feel that vaccination are non-natural, are unnatural. It's a strange game because it is the spirit of the time. The spirit of the time is that everything is natural is better than non-natural, which is false simply because the whole human civilization is non-natural. Humans are not natural by default. But as a matter of fact, people think that natural is better, and the market is promoting this belief. What is labeled natural costs much better, much more than non-natural food, etc., etc. And vaccine, the anti-vaccine, vaccine resistance, etc., is part of this general spirit of the time. You have not to address the issue directly. If you address the issue directly, you will provoke only idiosyncratic reactions. When an issue is part of the spirit of the time, you have to address it through indirect instrument, implicitly, by changing the background. If you try to target it directly, you provoke disasters. First, that vaccinating is part of a decent life in society. It is not anything strange or bizarre. It's like going properly dressed or something like that, not to smell. It is part of social life, first message. Second message, that everything can be discussed. There are not truths that should be accepted, but from all sides. Scientists, experts should accept to discuss their views, but also anti-vaccine people, natural ecological people should put their point of view on the table and be open to discuss them without ideological and pseudo-religious arguments. This is open discussion for everybody. The trust toward the social networks and in the general new media is increasing. It means also the trust in very poor sources, and people tend to believe to the better narrative. So another weakness of science, official science, that they do not provide good narratives. On the contrary, the anti-vaccination movement provide perfect narratives, splendid narratives, very appealing, very charming, and this is extremely important. I would suggest the Public Health Communication Department in Public Health Institute to hire professional writers and to invent new and appealing stories.